So it is Monday. My hair is incredibly frizzy because it is so humid out today. I have the air conditioner blasting and I'm still sweating my ass off. This is the hottest day it's been so far. I think it's 96 right now. It's supposed to be 98 tomorrow, 96 the next day, and then Thursday, Friday are in the 70s. That is what it's like living in New England. But anyway, I wanted to show you my new purse because Loungefly came out with two different Trolls purses. One was a mini backpack and then the other one was a tote. So I opted for the tote. The tote was slightly cheaper. I think it was only like $5 cheaper, but I liked the design of it better. So they came out with a Trolls collection, which consisted of those two purses, and it's Treasure Trolls. They all have the little bellies. This is all fuzzy, like faux fur. The handle is like rainbow. The back just looks like this. It doesn't have trolls on the back too. Comes with a little coin purse that is attached on the outside, but I think I'm just gonna take this off and stick it inside because as cute as it is, I don't like a lot of stuff dangling off my bag. And it might actually have straps. I haven't even opened it. I just took it out of the box. I wanted to come, not really unbox it because I already took it out of the box, but I wanted to show you guys. And then I have to switch my stuff over into this, which shouldn't be too tough because I've been switching bags back and forth a lot. It does have a strap. I didn't see a strap on the photos, but I'm glad that it has a strap. Everything is like connected on here with string. This came really well packaged, which I'm happy about because Hot Topic is not always the best. They're either really good about packaging your order or they're absolutely horrible about it because like I ordered Reptar hair clips one time. I think it was like this time last summer that I ordered those, and they kept sending them in an envelope with no padding or bubble wrap or anything, so they were snapped in half every time they came. I think I had to have them resend them like 3 different times, and I finally got one that wasn't broken completely. But it's like, you guys are losing money doing that. Just package it correctly. I don't know why you would put something breakable inside. I'm gonna have to adjust this later because I can't do it right now. Inside just a plastic poly mailer that doesn't have bubble wrap inside it or bubbles at all in the packaging. Alright, I'm gonna fill up my trash here with all this paper they put inside. So it's just a really deep tote with, it's got like one big pocket on the inside, so there's not a bunch of different compartments, but the inside has a Trolls print all over it. This is just like ridiculously adorable and nice and colorful for summer. I don't go a ton of places, but I had to get this. It's so cute. So I'm gonna have to switch everything over, which, like I was starting to say, shouldn't be too hard because I've been switching back and forth with my bags a lot lately. So there's only like a handful of things that go in every time. Like I always have a hand sanitizer, always have my wallet, a pack of gum, and like I think I have a lip gloss in there or lip balm or something. But the same handful of stuff just always gets thrown in when I switch them. And it's so much easier now that Aiden's older because I don't have to have like a ton of snacks all the time, or when he was a baby I used to have like the wipes and the formula and the baby wipes. But this would have been a great size because it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. But it's so cute. This was one of those things I was obsessing over, and I was like, if I don't get that, I'm gonna regret it. So I'm gonna just grab that tote. Now it's super cute and it's very summery. But I have to put my desk fan back on now because, like I said, I am sweating. It is so warm. I just can't get cool today for some reason. So I want to turn this back on and it's too loud being right near the phone. So I just thought I'd pop on and say hi. Don't know how long this week's vlog is going to be, but I will talk to you guys probably tomorrow. I don't know how Steven is working outside today because it is so hot. I just went outside because I had a Walmart delivery. So I got a big ass watermelon that's super heavy right here, a case of water, Steven's drinks for work, and stuff like that. So it was all heavy stuff, and I am like ready to pass out just from that. Like freaking, oh my god, the heat. I do not do well with the heat at all. So now I'm gonna, I don't buy watermelon often because I'm not the biggest fan, but I saw a recipe yesterday that seemed like it was good. It was gonna be good, so I bought a watermelon. And now I gotta sit here and cut it up, which is another thing I hate doing. That's another reason I don't get watermelon a lot. Anyway, I have my Good Charlotte shirt on, one of my many, because they announced that they have an album coming out in August, and I'm super excited. Don't know why they're just announcing it now. They do like keep pretty much to themselves now, except for when they're doing new music. So it's been like 5 years, I think, since the last one. I can't even remember. I know it's been that long since I saw them last, but yeah, I'm just praying that they don't announce a tour until I can afford it more, because we are so broke right now. It's like, everything is so expensive. I know everybody complains about the same stuff, but it's like hard to live right now. So anyway, I'm gonna cut up this watermelon. And I haven't been to a concert. I think Good Charlotte was the last time I went to a concert. It was definitely before COVID and everything, because for a long time I didn't want to go anywhere or do anything because of that. And then afterwards, like, Green Day came around and Blink came around, and I couldn't afford either one because tickets for everything are so freaking expensive now. But Good Charlotte doesn't play arenas. They're not that big anymore, so they just do clubs, and it's typically like $30-35 to see them, so not as much of an issue seeing Good Charlotte. How do you cut this? I don't think I've ever cut a watermelon by myself. Let's hope that this is like juicy, because somebody freaking picked it out for me. I didn't go to the store and get it. Seems like it's gonna be good. I wish I had like a watermelon baller thing, but I do not. It's easy to cut the, oh yeah, this is definitely ripe. Okay, we're in business. We good. Now I've just got to figure out what I'm gonna store it in. I'm gonna get a giant, one of my giant containers, my good old Rubbermaid storage container that I always put like a whole batch of cupcakes or muffins or something in. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I've been on a massive kick of wanting to bleach my hair, or at least the front again, to do some fun colors. Trying to talk myself out of it today because it's too hot to be messing with bleach and stuff. I always want to do it on a hot day for some reason, and then I get super sweaty and aggravated and end up not doing what I want to do to it because I just get sick of it. But we'll see. Eventually I will figure out what I want to do with my hair. It's a friggin' mess right now. The humidity is just killing it. But I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Alright, I just have to come on here because I'm in the middle of watching a documentary. Netflix has this series called Trainwreck, and they do it's just like an hour documentary on different things. It's kind of like that Curious Case of show that I love. But this one does all the, like, they did, the last one that was posted was for the Astro World thing, like the, what's his face, Travis Scott, where all those people got like trampled and hurt at that festival or concert or whatever that he put on. I didn't watch that one, but this one is about that cruise ship that caught on fire and was just like dead in the water. And all the people were stuck there, and like the toilets were overflowing and stuff, and it's called a Poop Cruise. So that in itself cracked me up, and I was like, alright, I gotta watch this. But like, this, first of all, I've never been on a cruise and I have no desire to ever go on one because the things I've heard about, like horror stories from being stuck on cruise ships and like breakouts of people getting sick and everybody gets it and stuff like that, this cements the reason why I hate most people because they are at the part right now. I'm like more than halfway through this, but like when everything was shut down and not working, they were told like you can do number 1 in the shower, and then they gave them like red biohazard bags for number 2, which like you're on a cruise, you don't want to hear that you have to crap in a red bag. That is not an ideal situation, so I am not like sticking up for that. But like the part I just watched, people are going around trying to find a working bathroom even though none of them work, and they're saying like I think one of the guys was like the chef on the ship or something, and he's like, I had to go to the bathroom and they were all disgusting because you go in there and it was like someone had pooped and then someone else put toilet paper over it and pooped, and it was like a lasagna layered lasagna or something. Like they were told don't use the toilets, they're not gonna flush, and they're freaking doing it anyway because people are so goddamn gross. If you've ever been in a public restroom, you know how gross people are. Like, why couldn't you just do what they said and suck it up and crap in a bag? I don't understand why they continued to keep using the toilets, and then you're just making a horrible situation for everybody because now you've got human feces everywhere. Overflowing. Oh, I don't know if I can even finish watching this because I'm getting so aggravated. What is wrong with people? What the hell is wrong with people? Like, if I was in that situation, I would have rather just sucked it up and had to crap in a bag, which is a horrible situation to be stuck in, but at least you wouldn't have had your toilet overflowing, you know? And I get, like, I don't know how cruise ships are set up. I guess you don't have your own private bathroom in every cabin, or a private toilet in every cabin, so it's like a shared thing in different sections. That's what they're making it sound like anyway on this ship. That's another... I would never, I wouldn't want to do that either on a freaking cruise ship. So yeah, you can bet your ass I will probably never in my life go on a cruise. But I just had to come on here and vent that because that's ridiculous. Like, you're told none of the toilets are going to flush or work and everything's backing up and making it gross for people, and you're just going to keep trying to shit in a toilet. Like, not to mention, crapping in a bag would have been a lot more preferred over crapping on top of someone else's crap. I don't want to keep talking about this now because it's gross, but that's friggin' disgusting. Okay, I guess I'm gonna go finish watching this while I'm simultaneously doing work, but I just had to come on here and say that. And also, yesterday I ordered a replacement ceiling fan. It's finally time. Like, if that fan would actually work, then it would help circulate the air in here, and I just sucked it up. It was $50, so it really wasn't that bad. But again, my Home Depot did not have the one that I wanted to get because I wanted a white one. Like, I don't love that, you can't really see, but the blades on this fan are brown, and I've never liked that. So I got a white one, and it's supposed to be delivered today, and I feel like I'm gonna have the same problem because it's 10:30 now, almost 10:30. It said delivery between 10 and 2 p.m. 10 a.m., 2 p.m. It doesn't say it's out for delivery or been shipped yet. So if this friggin' happens again, I don't even know what store it's supposed to be coming from. I set the store closest to me. And if they do again to me what they did with the damn blinds and screw around with, oh, it's out for delivery, now it's not. It's out for delivery, now it's not. I'm gonna be so pissed and freaking aggravated if they do that again. Because like, today it's super hot again, and then the next few days are gonna be in the 70s, but then it's gonna go back up to 80 something. So I would hope that it'll be here by then so that I can have my uncle install it and friggin' be done with it. But if 2 p.m. comes around and it still doesn't say it's shipped, I'm gonna call them this time and be like, look, you guys keep having this DoorDash or whatever deliver your stuff, and nobody's actually picking up the delivery. So like I have to keep canceling it and rescheduling it like every time I try to order something from here now. Ugh. It doesn't help that my store doesn't, the store closest to me doesn't ever have the stuff. But seeing as how I had it set to the store closest to me, hopefully like the one a couple towns over will be the one to deliver it and not the one that was like 40 minutes away like last time, which is why I think nobody picked it up, because they were trying to get them to deliver it from a store that was 40 something minutes away, and those people just see that and they're like, nah, that's too far of a driving distance for me, which I get. Like if I was a DoorDash person or an Uber Eats or whatever, because they all do more than just deliver food now. They go to all the stores to pick up stuff, but I wouldn't want to have to make that far of a trip for one thing, especially since like I know that they're having those people deliver it. Like it's either DoorDash or Uber or whatever, I don't know, but I can't, because I ordered it through Home Depot, I can't tip them as if it was my DoorDash account, you know? So I feel bad for that too, and I hope that like all the stores that do this and have DoorDash people deliver it do the tip part of it, because that kind of sucks, and like it doesn't give them any incentive to actually take these orders and like, okay, I'm gonna go deliver this one now. So I don't know, I just hope it actually gets here today, because I asked my uncle yesterday if he'd be able to install it, and he said probably tomorrow or Friday, so those days are both going to be cooler, and then I will have a working fan in here finally. Also, I put a bunch of gel in my hair last night, so like these curls are all crispy. I hate that feeling, but at least it's not super frizzy today. It was so frizzy yesterday, despite the fact that I tried to put all my anti-frizz stuff in it the night before. Nothing was working. Yesterday was just a frizz mess because of the humidity. Alright, so the fan came. I actually got a message on my phone that it was out for delivery from something called Roadie, which is apparently like a sub-company of UPS. So, first of all, they dropped it on the front step. I'm glad I was paying attention. Dropped it at the front step instead of leaving it at the back like I usually like them to do, and I even made a note on the order, please leave it at the back door. And I ordered the white fan, and I'm trying to put it together at least so that when my uncle comes it's already put together. Does this look like white to you? Fucking brown panels or blades, fan blades. The other side of them is white, and like I'm wondering if I can hang them so that this is the side you see. I'm guessing that wouldn't make a difference, because then the brown would be on top and you won't see it anyway. But like, what the hell? They don't even have brown ones listed on the website in this same what do you call it, style, like the same model of fan. So I don't understand why this is brown. But whatever. I'm not even going to bother going through the hell that it will probably be to exchange it, so this is going to be what it is. I'm going to go see if I can actually put it together, and if I come across any issues, I'm just going to leave it for my uncle to do.